Alex Car Doctor, welcome back. Today, guys, I'm going to show you the difference between a part swapper and a technician. Now, I'm not trying to put nobody down, of course, but if you're a part swapper out there and if you take this business serious, go ahead, go for it. Further your education and learn how to diagnose vehicles. Today's patient is a very good-looking 2012 Chrysler 300. Now, it has the 3.6 Pentastar. You guys know I get down with the 3.6 Pentastars. Now, let me show you what it was towed in for. Sweetie, come on the other side.
I'm coming.
Now, this car came in for a no start. Oh, now I want to start right up. How about that? Yeah. It wasn't doing that. I guess by me fiddling around with the problem, it did not start. I'ma still walk you guys through the process of my diagnostic procedure. But she's been through 3 starters, put a brake light switch on there. This is funny, all because I touched it. I'm not gonna tell you what I touched. All right, let's jump right into it. I was not expecting that. Really, I wasn't. Okay. We're gonna leave that blooper in there for you guys.
And I'm sorry for laughing. It was funny. It caught me off guard.
It caught me off guard.
I don't know.
Like, I was literally just doing a short on this car.
And it didn't start.
It didn't start, and I was fiddling around with the problem, just showing people, hey, this could be the problem on these cars. But anywho,
Let's get to it.
let's get to it. All right, got my scanner pulled up. The first thing I like to do is check for codes. And the body control module, that's the code. I mean, that's where I want to go first. So we're going to load that up, read the codes. Come on, taking all day. This code right here, this will cause it not to start. And it's a circuit code. So I'm like, it's got to be a wiring problem. That's the first thing that came to mind, or bad BCM. Next thing I went to is live data, and it's probably gonna take a while. We'll fast forward this to the good stuff. Alrighty, got it pulled up. So the ignition, start, run, start. I was looking at these parameters right here. If I turn it off, it'll go off. All right, so if I start it, it's gonna switch to on. So that lets me know the signal is coming from the computer. The next thing I went, well, of course it started, so it's not really a good example. Let's jump out front. Now guys, of course we're gonna pretend this car is not running right now. These cars have a mind of their own. The next thing I did was I used my little trick to test the starter, because she said she replaced 3 starters. I was like, maybe something's going on with the starter. So I have these little relay bypass kits I like to use, and I simply hooked the wrong one up. Let me get the right one. Bam. And I can simply flick this on and the engine should turn over. And it did do that. So that was great. All right, so the next step, I pulled back my fuse box. Let me put this relay back in. And I'm doing it wrong. Why I can't put in relays? All right, pull back my fuse panel here. I'm trying to show you guys a good view. All right, so this is the starter relay. Behind of it, these are the wires. Let me get my light so you guys can see a little bit better. So these are the 2 signal wires. This is a power wire. When the signal sends to the relay closes, bridging these 2 wires together. When this wire gets power, the starter spins over. This wire is coming from the computer. The signal was, I was getting a good signal from the computer, but was not getting a good signal from the BCM. So I'm like, okay, now I need to go inside the vehicle and check the BCM and see if the wire is broken or something is going on. Maybe a squirrel or something got down in there and chewed the wire. So I went inside, come this way first so you can really see. And pulled the dashboard out because the BCM is stuck to the sidewall right here. This is actually the BCM, this white panel. But the first thing I noticed when pulling this out, I noticed this ground strap right here. I'm like, this is weird. That's not supposed to be right there. And I started looking at my screws because I don't pull these out often. And I started noticing some screws missing. Literally, I think I only pulled out 2 or 3 screws. And it's a lot of screws in this thing. And I'm like, wait a minute, somebody's been in here. Pulled it down, and I noticed some aftermarket wiring. Let's see. Voila, look at that. Guys, this is a GPS/immobilizer unit.
It's tapping noise.
Yeah, that's the dash, the blend door motor. They do that. Just need a blend door motor. Pulled this down, and sure enough, there was this wire right here interrupting. What? I just pulled some stuff out and I had no business pulling out. But I'm gonna remove this anyway, guys. Let me see, can I find it, sweetie? Hold on. Alright. I kind of pulled out the wire that went to the blue and tan wire. The blue and tan wire is coming from the BCM going up to the starter relay. It provides a 12-volt signal and it activates the relay along with the computer. Now, these 2 wires that's coming out this GPS/kill switch, these 2 wires are the immobilizer wires. If this thing gets a signal to shut this car down, this car would not start. And this is bridging. One of these are going to the, they cut the wire. They cut the blue and tan wire that's going to the relay, connected this, and this other one is still connected. So the signal was cut in a nutshell. And so first thing I did was call the customer and be like, hey, you know, have you been making, you know, are you up to date with everything? She was like, yeah, the company's been paid off. I'm like, okay, I will remove it for you and put it back to factory settings. So yeah, this thing could have really been misdiagnosed easily, which it has been. Starter, she's just been throwing parts at it. I think she's been without this car for, I think she said about a month, sweetie. Way too long. She
3
misses,
or 4 weeks.
Yeah, she misses her car. And simple as this. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. Now, of course, it want to work now. That's like I said, I pulled it out. I was fiddling around with it, but yeah, guys.
Now, my 2 cents.
Yes, please.
If she had not been up to date on her payments, we would have left that thing just like it is, because we don't do that. You know, we don't interfere with other people's business. You know, if you got business with them and it's, you know, we would have sent her back to the dealership.
I'm like, well, yeah, you got to go back to the dealership for this, because I run my business like this. I believe in what goes around comes around. And out here helping people take advantage of business is going to just come back to you.
For sure.
That's why I always tell my customers the truth.
She has the title, so
yeah, she's good.
We'll be happy to fix this for her.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else to add, sweetie?
I do not.
Well, good people, this video didn't really go as planned. Like I mentioned before, I was fiddling around with it and it starts now. Hey, my videos is not staged any kind of way. It happens in real time. I always give it to you guys real. So hope y'all enjoy that. Speaking of enjoying, I would enjoy if y'all hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out my channel, keep me motivated to keep bringing y'all good content. Alex the Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.